Mark Cuban is selling his majority stake in the Dallas Mavericks. He's still going to hold on to the basketball operations part of things, but Mark is selling his majority stake in the squad for a reported $3.5 billion. Let's keep in mind, Mark bought the team back in 2000 for $285 million. Obviously, that's a great return on the investment. Now, that's Shark Tank level business. He's selling the squad to the widow of Sheldon Adelson, Miriam Adelson, who she is very rich, the fifth richest woman in the world. Her net worth is around $32.3 billion. Apparently, Mrs. Miriam's plan is to build a new arena for the Mavs. And if the gambling bill does pass in Texas, apparently she's got plans on building a new casino to go along with the arena. That's going to be crazy. And please, can we hurry up on getting these gambling bills passed? I'm sorry, I just want to put that out there. Come on, man. What are we doing here? Let's make this thing legal. If people want to throw away their money, let them throw away their money in peace, please. I mean, sheesh Louise. Anywho, I wanted to take some time out to give Mark Cuban a little credit here. I just remember being a kid watching the NBA, and I'm watching the Dallas Mavericks, them Jason Kidd and Dirk Nowitzki led teams, right? And I'm looking on the sidelines and I'm seeing this dude with all this energy in the world literally jump out of his seat every single possession. And for me as a kid, it was the first time I saw an owner on the sidelines. I was so used to seeing the owners in the box or not seeing them at all. I'm a young black man, so if I'm being honest with you guys, all I ever heard of stories, was, older white men owning teams. So for me, seeing Mark present was a breath of fresh air. He felt engaged, a part of the team, and I think his teams played off of that energy. I think it held people accountable and made them work harder. I mean, you look at a guy like Michael Finley, right? He not only played hard, was offered a position within that Mavericks organization, and once his career was done, like that's how it's supposed to be done. And I always look at Mark Cuban as a guy that kind of was the catalyst for even an owner that's older than him and richer than him, and Steve Ballmer, and the energy that he brings to that Clipper sideline. And then if I take it a step further, I know Michael Rubin's no longer an owner in Philly, but if you look at just how he kind of conducted himself, I believe his legacy is kind of taking off of Mark's legacy and, going to the next level. This dude's got the hottest all-white party of the summer right now. So I just wanted to shout out Mark Cuban, and I wanted to highlight this moment with him selling his majority stake. It may not mean much today, but there is a world where this could have some implications on, the Luka era in Dallas, right? Like, again, he's running basketball operations as Mark, even though he sold his majority stake. I mean, oftentimes we do see these owners, slowly start to make their way out of the door over years, right? When they find somebody that they believe is an adequate enough replacement. Let's see if this has an effect on Luka Doncic. And by the way, I want to give Mark credit for one of his last moves as the majority owner of the Mavs. He brought in Kyrie Irving. I didn't think it was a great move. I thought I was right last year how it ended for Dallas. Give them credit. They've been a lot more competitive this year. They got an offseason together. And hey, if he's able to bring in an all-time talent in Kyrie and put him next to Luka and fill in that backcourt for years to come, give the man credit for another great business move. Look, who the heck am I to tell this man about anything in business? The man just flipped $260 million into $3.5 billion, all right? I'm having a hard time flipping $260 into $350. So who the heck am I to tell that man about anything in regards to business? Another win. The rich get richer as Mark Cuban sells his majority stake in the Dallas Mavericks.
I want to salute you, homie, for building your own thing and doing your own thing.
Why build theirs when I believe I can build my own?
You've already done it, or I wouldn't be here.
I'm already the only elite sports and music journalist in the game today. My goal is simple, to be the best there's ever been. So please don't go. Make sure you subscribe and follow the journey. It truly means everything to me. I tell stories. I talk music. I cover sports. I am culture. I am Ferro.